Why, thank you.
Banana time. Ads suck, I know. Your eyeballs pay for dog's food though.
Hello. Time to buy stock. Yeah, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be live today. And I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing. But I have an internal requirement that needs to be fulfilled. So hi Mika. I've just there was a situation that was going on for like the better part of the last 2 months that unfortunately came to a conclusion that was very unfortunate in my behalf. That's all I can really say about that. So yeah. It's okay. This stuff happens. It's just tough. I just got here. What are they working on? I had a bad day. Oh hey, Steam Summer Sales are going on. Yeah. Appreciate it. So Borderlands 3 for $2. And then some things that I haven't heard of. Thank you for the head packs. I am now going to poke around in the summer sale. I'll let you guys know if there's anything. I was gonna say anything that's worth it, but I guess it would just be worth it to me. You know? Thank you for the face up. Anything notable? I guess I could just go on what's selling the most, huh? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is 20% off. That's a thing. Thank you, Banana. RimWorld. That's some good deals in 2020. Yeah, a lot. You're gonna see a lot of discounts at 20% just because from what I know, if they discount at 20%, it sends an email out to anyone who has it on the wish list, I think. So you should see a lot of 20%. Outer Wilds, if you want to support the dev teams, 40% off. Hi, Homan. Good to see you again. Saw you in Vary's chat earlier, which was funny. What the fuck is this? Bitcraft Online. Wait, what the fuck is this? Is it an MMORPG? Early access MMORPG, huh? Thousands of players in a truly single world MMORPG. Oh, this is one of those. Oh. Well, I hope it goes well for them. SC5 is 75. Oh, your voice weren't moving? Sorry, it's because I had the microphone in front of the track. Sometimes dogs can talk to you telepathically. That's my bad. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Telepathic dog. I'm in your head. Tactical breach wizards is 30. I didn't know that does that. I'm so sorry. No, you're fine. It's okay. I would like to consider myself smart. I don't know how smart. I think I'm of the smarter people I've known, but at the same time, I haven't known many people, so I'm sure there's others out there who are very intelligent. I could walk circles around me. Or think circles around me, I guess. Battlefront 2 is 90% off. I love seeing Steam Deck just constantly at the #1 top seller. Yeah, I see that. $4. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's check out global top sellers to see what's moving. We got Hunter Roulette, never heard of it. Elden Ring is 40% off, and Cyberpunk 2077 is 65% off. So Cyberpunk right now is $21. If that's worth it to anyone. Baldur's Gate is 48 right now, USD. Not a lot of good deals. Really. Like, this doesn't seem like a whole lot. Sons of the First always goes on a huge discount. It's not worth it. Grounded's a good game. Grounded's 50% off. I liked Grounded, but it's best with friends. Wow. This is kind of awful. No? Am I wrong? Wow, I love that the Elder Scrolls Oblivion is already at 20% off. That's cool. Is this a recession indicator? I'll just scroll a bit to find a hentai game. Smartest puppy, no question asked. Oh, I appreciate it, Mika. What's hentai? Well, that depends. Are you over 18 or under 18? Yes. An art game? No, it's a callback. That's a callback to The Office. It's an adult entertainment thing. Little Nightmares. Wait. What was the game that I played that I really liked? Oh, I don't remember. Raft is 33% off, or you can get Raft for $14. Raft was a great game with friends. Yeah. Nier Automata is $15 right now. That's another good game. I'm not really seeing any like notable games. Hades is $8 right now. Palatro's 13 instead of 14. It's not that big of a discount. If you still haven't played Witcher 3, it's $8 right now. Witcher 3 was a great game once you can get past the beginning. Yeah, I'm really not finding anything of note, to be completely honest. I want to say hi, I gotta go. Okay, Human. I heard of God Eater 3. I think I heard it was good. Thanks, Human. Power Wash Simulator is $12? Like... Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's really worth it. Yes, you can get Battlefield 1 for $2. Please. EA needs money. Yeah, I'm not really seeing. I'm not really seeing anything that really strikes my attention. Maybe it's because I have everything. I finished stuff. Okay, Clips. I'm EP, but I want to stay here. What time is it for you? Stray is 40% off, $18. 22. Oh, so you're over in EU then, huh? Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that. The UK. Was it you that I said we had other people in the UK as well? Or is it just somebody else? Do you remember do you remember hearing me say, "Oh, I'm pretty sure there are people from the community that were in the UK, but I couldn't remember anyone." Were you here for that? Because either you're the person I said that to or you were the person I was thinking of. It was somebody else. I don't remember that. Then it must have, or no, wait, that was Poland. God damn it. I'm sorry. No, the person I was talking to was from Poland, and I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure we've had people from Poland here. My brain's a little, shaken. I said pureed, but that's not right. Cocktail drinked. Man, I really don't know what I want to do today. I don't really want to do anything that's gonna piss me off. I'll probably avoid Overwatch. Welcome back. You know what? Let's jump into the Helldivers. Let's see if anything has changed. Fluffy tail? Oh man. My 2.0. It's got an amazingly fluffy tail. Look forward to it. It's gonna be great. What? Yeah. Oh, did mine? That's funny. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's not getting captured. Okay, hang on. Let me fix this. Hi, Janelle. All right, what do we got? I don't know if I participated in that litter at all, but all right, sure. Oh, mini doggy. Yeah. I moved myself to the side. I've been meaning to mess around with the things on stream, but haven't been inspired recently, which is kind of unfortunate. The ref sheet is taking longer than I would wish, but it's fine. Okay. So I haven't really been really been playing this game very much. It's still a fun game. I still like it. I just haven't really been using it. And I haven't tried that, obviously, because I don't have it yet, but what's your favorite drink? Like coffee, hot chocolate, tea and stuff? Oh, favorite? I mean, to be honest with you, if we're talking favorite, like what do I drink most frequently when it comes to a drink? I drink a lot of gamer subs. Not caffeinated, Jesus Christ. Not caffeinated. But I do drink a bunch of gamer subs. Outside of that, if it's like a specialty drink, I can't drink coffee because it causes really bad like anxiety attacks. Like 12 hours after I drink it. Tea is good, but I only like fruit teas with sugar. And then hot chocolate was probably my favorite. But the problem with hot chocolate is if it's made wrong, and I'm not even exactly sure what wrong is. I have a lactose sensitivity, so it can be really bad. I had a thing for orange juice. Oh, cranberry. Raspberry cranberry juice. I had a thing for a while. It's really good. It's like it's a sour version of juice. It's just really good. Yeah, so I would say probably hot chocolate, cranberry juice, raspberry juice, and like different flavors of gamer subs. Which gamer subs is just like one of those energy drink powder brand things. Like oh god, what was the other one? I can't even remember their name. But yeah, there's other brands as well. I just like gamer subs because they're very kind of connected to the VTuber community. From what I've seen, they've been pretty good about treating their partners well. Creamy sweet, whipped cream, chocolate flakes, and mini marshmallows. We used to when I was a kid, we used to make the poor man's like fancy hot chocolate, which was it was just a packet of hot chocolate and then like a big old scoop of like oh god, in the United States it's called fluff. It's like a marshmallow puree thing. I don't even know if it exists outside of the United States, but it's basically like, imagine if you took a bunch of marshmallows and stuck them in a blender and made them slightly more goopy and then put it in a container. That's kind of what it is. But you can buy it from the store. I used to do that too. Yeah, I'm not sure what it would be called across the pond. A new day. Have I got everything else? 4 of 8. Marshmallow Heaven is what I'm calling it. That's fair. Well, it does sound good. I'm just trying to confirm I have all of the important stuff from these things. Like that. And that. Guns and stuff. Wait, not what I meant to do. Wow, I'm just really bad at this, huh? Reduces explosive damage. Oh, interesting. Figure that one out later. To be honest, I'm yapping more than usual. I normally like say hi, ask 3 or 4 questions, and then go. I am full-time talking today. I mean, I appreciate it. It's nice. Chat would probably be dead, you know, otherwise. So it's helpful. It's supportive. I'm just glad that you're enjoying yourself enough to talk. That's all. I haven't tried any of these weapons, and I don't know if there's a good place to try them. I guess we'll go find out, huh? It's nice talking to you. Oh, I'm glad. I try to be communicative. I'm a jokes. Hi, Chips. I want to try the crossbow. Energy base. I want to try explodey things. I want to try a couple of these. I want to see how they are. I'm just gonna pop onto a random place and try them out. I guess the dope face is your slogan. What do you mean? How you been doing? I've been better. So join the Discord. Okay, Mika. Success. Oh, we defended Super Earth. Ooh, okay. There you go. What is our major order? Defend against the unprovoked automaton assault led by an improved jet brigade. This. It's a black hole. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Wait for by the blood of the soldiers and the credits of the taxpayers. So what do we do? Defend against 4 attacks in the automaton. Major order. Is it just that one? Defend planet. We're gonna jump in the easiest one, just try out the weapons. See how they are. I guess your dirt face is your picture. Oh, the profile picture? When 2.0 comes, it'll likely change.
Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Oh, I was gonna offer to do the roll stuff. Just like Mika's on it though. Here's the flag of Super Earth. Okie dokie. I guess for slogan to be like, hey, my eye is crossed. Yeah, slogan is normally a string of words like hang on, I'm sure I can find you an example. Oh, not that. Nike's just do it. Apple's think different. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Those are slogans. There you go. I wonder if I can. I wonder if I even have to do anything if I get enough of the sentries. I wonder if they ever fix that bug. Sure. Is there no text challenge, or did I mess up somewhere? You have to read the rules. There are reacts you can do for the rules in the rules channel. You can just let me know if you're under 18 or over 18, and I can give you the role that you would normally acquire. Because I don't have my Twitch channel as like a over 18 only, I segregate the Discord. 17 turning 18 next year. Oh, hey, congrats. Okay. I'll go ahead and assign you the right role. Give me 1 second. Where is it? There you go. Let me know when you turn 18. I will give you the, I'll adjust your role in the server so you can access the over 18 chat. Oh, that's how it works. Have a taste of democracy. That was kind of cool. It's not infinite ammo though. Yeah. I'm gonna read the rules properly this time. Yeah, they're not too complicated. That's called democracy. I kind of like this weapon. And a grenade launcher. I don't know how I like the grenade launcher pistol though. Fun fact, if you salute the flag, it goes faster. Ding 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 ding.
Sending down sentry. You have served democracy well.
Give it the pets. Okay. So, not sure how I really feel about. Okay. Not sure how I really feel about this particular weapon. It seems interesting. I think the ammo count's a little low. I'm gonna go eat. Hey, doggy. If I wake up later, I'll come here. Okay. I'm normally pretty active in the Discord server. Sometimes I don't pop by the under 18 chat, but normally I do. So if you stop by the Discord, you say hello in the Discord, there's a pretty good chance I'll say hi back. Give that as a shoulder pad. I appreciate it.
Deploying sentry.
It's too deep. Can I not walk through this?
Found something.
Okay, I wasn't crazy. I did see a glue thing. Samples. Or bonds. Okay.
A little shot of liberty.
I want to run faster. I like stamina. I'm using my drugs. Weapon. Oh. Do.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Yeah, I'm going. Push. Bush. Or stems.
No pain, no freedom.
I like speed. Oops. Nope. Up, left, up, right, left, down. There we go.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound. Deploying sentry. Sending down sentry. Deploying equipment package.
Don't shoot each other.
ETA T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I can just AFK. Gotta go fast. I'm fucking Sonic. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Oh wow, it has fallen off.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Oh, interesting. Ooh, samples. Ooh, 2 samples. Yay, free samples. More just go pop.
T-minus 30 seconds.
He's candy. Yeah, pretty much is how I felt. Actually, while I'm doing that, I should probably just in case. If I shoot the ship.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
I'm trying to see it come in.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated.
I never.
Where you're standing.
I never get to
Extraction complete.
see it coming.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent. You have maintained our way of life.
Yay, life. I just realized I still have a Spotify going in the background. One medal. I get it. Can we wrap this up? So is that one, and then it's the crossbow bolt.
Speed is the essence of war.
Okay. How much damage does it do? 500 per shot. Oh, is it 500 at a full charge? Oh, I wish I knew that. Like, I wish I knew which one it was. Gravity must be accounted for while aiming. This is probably a piece of crap, but I want to try it. Helldivers. Yeah, Helldivers. Mission: spread democracy. I wonder if I could solo one of these.
Allied destroyer
help this dude.
coordinates received.
Did you play a automaton mission yet?
Coordinates locked.
Kinda, sorta.
Hellpods prime.
Oh looky
Come on,
Mobius is here. That's a VIP everyone.
What if we just had more mortars?
Orbit synchronized.
No jackpot, womp. I'm taking that as a no. Yeah.
You are the stakes upon which liberties and invaders will be skewered. Requesting sentry. Calling down a support weapon.
Wait, do they have fucking tanks now? Oh god, what is this?
Reloading. Requesting orbital.
Engaging orbital laser.
Requesting sentry.
How's things? Have been better. Brick wall. That motherfucker, they literally just dropped a tank on top of us. Oh boy, okay, well, that's fair. You can only sell and buy stock. No. Anything that transfers stock at all causes the cooldown. Me.
Fire in the hole.
Hello, I'm here. Hi, Nexo.
Bag's empty.
I'm a rare spawning Pokemon. What is it? The 5% chance spawn or whatever? I didn't know I could stand up here, but I guess I could stand up here.
Requesting orbital.
Laser beams. I'm rarely on streams. Yeah, I am too. I could just throw that at that.
Fire in the hole. Say hello to democracy. Reloading.
I'll run.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Womp. Thanks for checking in. Oh, hey, look, you got an evolution from it too.
Reinforcing.
Jesus Christ. Fire dick. You in particular. Goodbye.
Mag's empty.
I'm out of ammo.
Throwing grenade.
I can't remember if these guys are weak to.
Reloading.
I remember to check in for once. Yeah, gotta get that sweet renown. Oh, that, incoming meteor storm. That sounds awful. Are they spawning behind us? Wait, what the fuck? They can do that? Wait, that's illegal. We can't do that. Oh, I killed myself. This sweet succulent nearly 1 hour. Up or down? Yeah. It's illegal.
Democracy has landed.
Fuck you, bitch. Hang around the rose, yay! Ah!
Calling in reinforcements.
Shoot something else, Stinky. Actually, you know what? Fuck you.
Orbital inbound. Calling down a sentry. Dropship. Requesting sentry. Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Requesting air support.
I don't know if I can burn tanks, but I'm gonna find out. Die with Hellfire. Holy shit, my eyes. Also, I don't know what's going on with my frame rate. Okay, just my computer having a... Is she gonna be screaming all day?
Mag's empty.
There's a mag and a crossbow? Okay. Just to me. You broke both of your legs and kept standing. That is true democracy. You're goddamn right. I don't know what I did, but it was cool. I'd love to be able to shoot things, but I can't see them. Fun fact, they jump now. Oh yeah. I didn't know they couldn't jump before, but now that you mention it, yeah, that's terrifying. Tag. Is that it? Oh god. Not the big ones.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Reloading.
Hulks. Yeah. They all jump now. Jesus Christ. That makes me really happy. I like the big booms. A lot of math, but you know, it's fine. Holy shit, dude. They're just straight up flying now.
Calling down a sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Requesting sentry. We've got equipment.
Keyword yet. Everything gets jump packs.
You have been a stalwart line of freedom. Extract when ready.
Okay.
Nothing in the chamber.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
It's Factory Strider.
Countdown initiated.
The day the Factory Striders can jump at the day we've lost the war.
Depleted.
Nah, we just need to break their legs so when they land, so they can't land, you know?
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Like, they can jump, but if you damage their legs, they just fall to the ground and they just immediately become crippled as all 4 of their legs break. That's a way to counter them. Just break one of their legs. And they're gonna try to jump back and they'll land on the ground and they'll just become immobilized. Outstanding patriotism. Somehow this wouldn't crush the twin turrets under the head. It wouldn't. No way they'd let that happen. It'd just be a sentry.
Mission complete. Sample collection below average.
So, don't like the crossbow. I mean, to completely honest with you, I don't think anything will ever take my autocannon from me. I just love my autocannon. This one's pretty good though. Just because like you can charge, it's like a mini autocannon. You can either charge it up or shoot single shots. It just burns through ammo really quickly if you're not doing charge shots. Is that the... Oh, I haven't tried the scythe yet, huh? It's just only light armor pen. You say that, but then they nerf it into the ground for no reason. Nerf which weapon into the ground? I dreamed that was in a military parade, but we were in costumes and we were supposed to explain the show to the costumes we were wearing. I was supposed to explain HBO's Rome. I've never seen HBO's Rome. HBO has a thing called Rome. Laser gun. Laser. Right here. Careful about the customization menu. It crashes a lot. Okay. Oh, hey guys. I have enough I can afford a new thingy. I wonder what to get. Something practical, probably. Double edge sickle. Wait, what? Light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, heat. What? What the fuck does that do? Oh, the auto-catted. Oh, I gotcha. Wait, new thing? Wait, what new thing? Did they nerf it because they did a new thing? Nuke on a stick. The portable hell bomb is kind of amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that's this one. Melee weapon. Okay, the saber is also really cool. It works really well for like hordes of enemies. That's fair, Mobius. I feel that, buddy. Pokey stick, but electricity. Flamethrower sentry. Yeah, that'll go great. Oh, wait. Did I get the flamethrower one yet? I haven't. Okay. They made the flamethrowers better, so part of me is like thinking about it. Wait. How is the LAS 16 any different than the other one? Weird bug in stadium. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. Look how small it is. He's so tiny. We got democratic domination. Did I have that one yet?
It's almost time for dogs hourly payment using your eyeballs.
Yeah, it's a good one. I agree. Except Viper Commandos. Oh yeah. Ugh. Yeah, there's like nothing in here. Except for experimental infusion, that's about it. Kind of thinking about fire. But what if more fire?
Hello.
Hi, Franzi. I think VC was one of the implements for the skins for vehicles. Hmm. Wait, is that light armor with a heal? Oh, I might be getting this, guys.
Nice throw.
Well, I'm gonna go force off my next warbond. I can do off screen, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, wait, and then a light one or a medium one. Oh, that's cool. Or fire. I know the fire might not be good, but I want it. Oh, thank you for the super love.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Brookie. It seems like way too much damage to be doing to a single bug. Yeah. Although, Stim Pistol is kind of hilarious. Gas attack is fun. Alt. Medium armor pen. Huh. 385 damage. Draining their health instead is crazy. I don't really care for... Unflinching. Armory markers person on the map. Let's prevent Helldivers from flinching when hit. That's kind of cool. This seems very cosmetic heavy though, which is fine. Just see a bug or illuminate panic and kill its friends. Wait, gas attack can cause it to attack its allies? Oh, is it? Oh, that's kind of dumb. This is cool though. This is actually really cool. Autocannon, but bigger. Okay, I'm leaning towards getting the fire suit because haha, burr. Guess I can do that. Oh, that's really interesting. I didn't know that. Can I can't use the, I can't grab the fucking scroll bar and scroll with it. I gotta use the scroll wheel. So gas dog, electrical grenade launcher, dark mode dog, cover pack, portable help bomb.
Every Helldiver is your friend.
Guard dog, guard breath sterilizer. Okay, so there's nothing in particular that I look at and be like, all right, I need that, and I can only get it from this. Grenadeware battlement. 8, 10, 9, 4, 6, 7. I'm just trying to find the most expensive one. Hang on. Dog breath is gas dog. Yeah, I breathe into a bag and then they just they bottle it up and sell it. Dog breath. Incendiary mines, I have to. That's kind of cool. It targets it. That's more interesting. A barrage of rocket pods, which Eagle Pilot will release on the largest target near the stratagem beacon. That's very interesting. Because it means it will target it.
Ads suck, I know. Your eyeballs pay for dog's food though.
Thank you for paying for my food. I appreciate it. What if I just got everything that was fire?
Welcome back, Brooke.
Hey, Brooke. Dark doggo, that's me. Besides, kind of good for bots. I like seeing things die. I agree with that. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Hang on. Go on it. Eh. Yay. And I can't afford anything on here. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Okay. How you doing, Brooke? You must grind, dog. Grind for Super Earth. If I could give you my medals, I would. That's save them. Save for when you get a new war bond. Do I need
Every
to
sector in the galaxy must be purged of the alien menace.
defend against an unprovoked automaton assault? Oh, is this a random thing that happens?
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
If I need medals and requisition slips. Yeah.
The siege upon managed.
Yeah. It is rare. Open up your wallet.
Orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Okay, so what if I just light everything on fire? Thoughts? What's the one do again? Oh yeah. Stamina. Go like now. Okay, Arctic. Fuck this building in particular.
You are the best of the best. Live up to your name. Live up to freedom. Engaging terminal.
Mission progress logged.
Tech pack inbound. Calling down a support weapon.
Personal bubble.
Requesting air support. Lock fabricator. Southeast. 60 meters. Reinforcing!
The Helldivers yearn for the mines. Ow. Bitch. Oh wow, nice. We're on. Oh, I want to get rid of that thing. Can we get rid of that thing? Look for me. It won't reach.
Requesting orbital strike.
Canister's empty.
Burn, fucker. Okay, well, don't do that. That's painful. Oh.
Not today!
What do we say to the god of death? Cover me, I'm reloading. Fire.
Calling in reinforcements!
Okay, well, that was interesting. I don't know why I did that. Thank you for the pets, Brooke. I don't know if that person even knew that that was bad shit or not, but I guess it doesn't matter. Goodbye, mines. Goodbye, mines, turtle. How you doing, Brooke? I just say bug outpost? Oh, bot outpost.
Tagging location, south. Requesting air support.
Ah, that's gonna work or not. I like the factor in fire, it did not work.
Objective complete. Got him.
Calling down a sentry.
I just completely ate a fucking...
Calling down a support weapon.
I realize it's deflecting most of it.
Sending in an eagle.
Oh, hi, Manic. It's been a bit since I've seen you. How are you?
Calling in orbital strike.
Bot fabricator, southeast, 50 meters.
I've been better. I'm actually doing a short stream today because I have not had a good day. Oh, okay. I thought that was an ally. Goodbye.
Requesting air support.
Ow. I'll give you the page rub. There it goes. About fucking time. There. I'm only just getting back online. I had a not very good few weeks. Yeah, I had a social situation that turned out for the worst after like 2 months of trying to work through it. So I get it. It's okay.
How about a nice cup of
All things come to an end. Stinky fart gas. Flammable stinky fart gas. Yeah. It was either like I couldn't not stream today. I have way too much dedication to streaming. It's kind of a problem, actually. I don't think I've let anything not get me to stream. I think I have streamed like regardless of the situation in my life,
Requesting air support.
and I'm trying to keep that going basically. Yeah, it's
Calling down a walker.
something.
Outpost destroyed.
Bitch. Fuck you, AT-AT. Also, fun fact, apparently they're called AT-ATs. Like, according to, the creators. What about you? What's been up with you? How come you, had some offline time? Why are you guys going to distraction? We have not done the... We have not done what we need to do.
Sending in an eagle.
Unleashing democracy.
Requesting.
Oh my god! I not quite sure how I died, but oh, a tank, probably the tank.
Calling in reinforcements.
Sending in an eagle.
I'm trying to land on that. You're not.
Reporting to the front.
I am running away now. Goodbye. Trigger but really bad mental draw. Bad me, super antisocial and needing supervision because reasons. I'm assuming it was my bipolar. Had me super antisocial. Ah, I see. Are you bipolar too? Bipolar 1. Ooh, I see. Well, are you feeling better? And has that happened to you before? Yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, I get that. My bad dog day? Social stuff.
Requesting air support.
Last couple days have been better.
Reinforcing.
Happened plenty. I see psych doctor. Okay, so you know what to do then. Like this isn't necessarily something that's like, I mean, I don't want to like dismiss it, you know, but it's something you've done or dealt with before. So you at least like are familiar with, I hate to say this, but familiar with the pain, you know?
Sending in an eagle. Requesting sentry. Yeah.
Okay, I can't break through that wall.
Eagle 1 trying to rearm.
Dropping a pin.
Holy mother of God.
Requesting air support.
Oh, that's at 120 HE. Okay. Fuck everything in that general direction.
My life for Super Earth.
Oh, that's tank. Yeah, I'm safe. Got coping stuff. I'm used to it. Yada yada. I mean, I'm glad. Like, I'm sorry that it happened because, you know, mental stuff is never fun. But I'm glad you know, are familiar with the process. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're feeling better. Boy, okay. All right, run away. Oh, that's bad. I didn't think it was gonna hit the ground in front of me. Throw me in there, Chief. I land on. Oh, shot.
Ready to liberate.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh. You know, I realize I probably shouldn't have done this.
Enemy patrol, east. Sending in an eagle.
I am the purge. Oh shit, I overheated it. Spawn camping those robots?
You may extract with honor.
If I drop in front of somebody and die, do you think they'd laugh? Oh, here we go. Whee!
Calling in reinforcements.
Whoever S3 has just watched that. Oh god, I hope they got a laugh out of that.
Joining the fray.
Oh, that was good.
Requesting tac pack. Support weapon inbound.
I love Helldivers. I briefly thought you lived, and I was like, god damn. Yeah, kind of, sort of, same. Was it like a pause between like the death and whatever? I wish the flamethrower had a little more range.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
And I hate the Hulks now. It's a mood.
Requesting sentry.
Holy shit. It's fine. Like there's a lot of pressure to get some good range. Do you mean in Helldivers or just overall? Oh, there goes my sentry.
Requesting air support.
Overall? Yeah, that's very true.
Calling down a sentry.
I like that there's different factions for like different
Southeast.
purposes. Like bots are really susceptible to some things, not to others.
Sending in an eagle.
Use more fire. I want to get Generation Zero on stream. The problem with Gen Zero is that I watched a playthrough of it already, so I kind of already know what it's about. So I don't have as much of an incentive to play it.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Flamethrowers honestly are like terrifying. They're so inhumane. Like, because if you shoot somebody with a bullet, there's a pretty good chance they're gonna survive. If you accidentally sideswipe somebody with a flamethrower, they're fucking dead. And if they're not dead, they're going to want to die. Yeah. Don't flamethrowers have like a 30 or 40 foot range or something crazy? That's why I thought in Helldivers of all games that actually like do a good job of showcasing their range. Yeah. And by we, I mean the Germans did it first. God damn it, Germans. Look at my nice clean armor from dying so many times. $91. Well, I had more than that, dude.
Welcome aboard.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Fighting for peace.
Can I get the thing now? Not that one. Hey. More fire. We're gonna start executing every American soldier we can find with a shotgun or shotgun shells. You literally use gas and torch people alive. Shut up. Yeah, right. Safety orange. This is a Flammen warfare, a warfare Flammen. I love Badger. It's double the damage of the impacts.
Love you, dog. Hope you feel better. The dog 54 heart.
Aw,
The
thank
dog
you, Brookie.
54 heart. The dog 54 heart.
Thank you for the 3 months resub. I appreciate it. It's worth of Flammen. It does more damage, therefore I need it.
Let Super Earth catch you.
I need to make sure I don't have any things I can buy that have fire in it. Okay, we're good. Delta, you have played some Helldivers. Would you say someone who's never played these co-op shooters could get into it easily? Because I'm somewhat interested, but I'm unsure about it. Yeah, and I would say the reason being is because there's a lot of different difficulties. So like, here, I'll show you. I did this earlier, but I'll show you right now. Bulldog. So the beautiful thing about this game is because it's PvE, you have
One shudders to envisage what repulsive
the ability to
blood
change.
gestates
So if you look at the bottom of my screen, you see what's moving around right now? So you can start as something that's level 1, then you go level 2, level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's only 10, but you get the point. And as you move up in the difficulties, like, so if you start at level 1, it's basically almost all enemies that can be 1 or 2 shot. Like a baby could do it, or like a 5-year-old. And then as you move up in the difficulties, you'll begin to see things get harder. So the last difficulty you need to be able to reach to play is difficulty level 6. I had to step away. Don't know if I missed anything. You missed me jumping off a roof and falling to my death in front of a teammate, which was quite funny. So level 6 is the last difficulty you need to get to be able to unlock literally everything in the game. Level 6 has super samples. It would have been great. It was pretty funny. And it's not that bad. Then everything else after that is just cake. Like 7, 8, and 9, and 10 are all really, really difficult, but you don't need to do them to get everything. And if you don't want to get everything, you can play up to 4, and that'll get you common and uncommon. So the game itself is really not that bad. Like, it could be clunky and awkward, and you can feel like pressured a lot of times and feel like under stress because of, like, you don't know your stratagem buttons. Like when you hit your thing to call on a stratagem, you're not sure what the buttons to hit are. But if you have people to play with, literally anyone, one other person, then it could be a lot of fun to just hang out and run through stuff and talk. It's kind of like it's almost like an MMO where the socialization is a lot of the game, and then the game itself just supports that. So what I'll do is, as an example, I'll jump into, I mean, you know what? I'm not even going to jump into, I'll jump into a level 3. How about we do that? So this isn't even the easiest.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Also, keep in mind, as far as I am aware, there's no scaling. I could be wrong, so look it up. But as far as I'm aware, there's no scaling, which means that it doesn't matter if you add more people, the game doesn't react to it. The game will, I don't think they're scaling. The game, like, difficulty 3 is just difficulty 3. If you add more people on it, into it, it's easier.
Hellpod launch.
It used to, but that was a really unpopular update. Oh, did they change it at one point to scale, and then people were like, this sucks, and they undid it? The closer you are to the edge of the map, the steeper the angle of incoming orbital bombardments. Wait, I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Maybe I should not have dove into the dead center of this area. That was my fault.
Deploying reinforcements.
Ready to liberate.
I'm also using fire against automatons, which I don't think is a good idea.
Attack underway. Objective critical stratagem available. Hellbomb request approved. Deploying now.
Dog is kind of an idiot, so do take everything he does with a grain of salt. Please. Or suited for bugs. It 100% is.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
I have to run. God, I love this game. Do you need to hit a key combo to get your stratagems deployed? Yes. So when I hit control, if you look on the left-hand side, you see there's a bunch of like DDR things. So I'm hitting WASD, right? So I'm hitting SWDDS or W. And then it puts the little ball in my hand, and then I can call it down.
Not today!
Right? Okay. So then just need to go forward. You do Dance Dance Revolutions with your fingers. Yeah. Also, if you hold R, if you hold your reload button, see how this thing pops up? With some weapons, like this, you get options. You can change weapon stuff. So like some things you can change them to like fully automatic or burst or semi-automatic, high fire rates, but that's all like extra stuff. Like you don't really need to know that. Like that doesn't change the gameplay, you know? Eat. I give up. I no longer care. Do I need to go that way? Shit, I do need to go that way. But yeah. Like a weapon wheel. Yeah, but it's a specific to the weapon that you have. There we go. Jesus Christ. I should have done that. Another thing about the game is that when you reload, you lose the mag. So in some first-person shooters, you keep all of the ammo. But in this game, if you have 16 bullets in your mag left and you reload, you lose those 16 bullets. Oh boy. You also have to, you hear the clicking? Yeah, that's me. Oh my God. Okay, I'm dead. I'm using a burning weapon, and I may have accidentally burned myself. More games should do that. I think it depends on the style of game, but I don't disagree. Nice. All right, no more flying around. Oh, that is super unfortunate. They went after that. Also, yes, everything has team kill damage, which is also part of the funny. Now, not all weapons do. For example, this weapon has like a reload chamber, which means you won't lose ammo because it's not a mag. So because of that, it does depend on the weapon you have. Nice. It makes it feel more like unique, you know? We salute this flag. Ow, 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 ow. I'm getting shot by my own thing.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Have I just not been... Okay, I'm kind of dumb. Yeah, that spawns enemies. Yeah, those things over there, those spawn enemies. You put explosions inside of them, and then they stop spawning enemies. Bitch. Stay over there.
You have been a stalwart line of freedom. Extract
Freedom. Okay, now that we did the objective, we can leave. Examples of weapons where you don't lose ammo and reload is the Constitution rifle and the Southern revolver. Yeah. So like on the revolver, you can just put new shells in. Like the shotgun that I have, you just load new shells. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, all right, fuck you. Oh my God, dude. Okay, the jetpacks are a little much. I need to resupply because I'm out of stims. Hey, Mika, welcome back. Wait, Mika, why are you back? Are you going to bed? You're going to bed, weren't you? Drugs. God, I love drugs. Super drugs. Push me. No reason. Okay. Oh, was I not supposed to step in that? Oh, that was a meteor.
Not today.
Yeah, super drug modifier is really nice. I just love running around and screaming, I love drugs! Thank you for showing and explaining Delta. Mike and have mine just up. It's even on Steam Summer Sale? Yeah, it is. It's good fun. It's always better with friends. So if you have anyone you can play with, I recommend that. Drag somebody into it. There are similar games to this as well. Left 4 Dead. There's a Warhammer game as well. That's Vermintide. Kind of similar to this. And by similar, I mean it's like the 4-player co-op-y go through stuff, do things. Oh man, I hate waking up with tummy aches. TMI, sometimes doggo eats before bed, like an hour before bed, goes to bed, wakes up 2 hours later and is up for another hour because his stomach decided to be like, nah, fuck you.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound. Deploying sentry.
I will say though, Helldivers kernel level anti-cheat is not nearly, or doesn't feel nearly as invasive as a lot of other anti-cheats. To me, at least.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
I played Vermintide and Helldivers and Darktide with friends, but none of them have Helldivers. Let them know that you're getting it, or that you're looking into getting it. They might grab it just because, you know, you're getting it. Especially if it's on sale. I don't know, yeet, I guess.
Deploying sentry.
That is not gonna do jack shit over there. Oh well.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Goodbye, plane. Yeah, a lot of game developers have been deciding to do kernel level for a while now. For a game like this, it really doesn't make any sense. It's not like a hyper competitive, you know, PvP game.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Who redeemed you to be emo? I think that was Mobius. Yeah. Also, my next design is going to be dark by default, or darker by default. So I'm gonna have to flip it to light mode, which I think it will be kind of funny.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
So Delta gonna be dark mode 24/7, pretty much. I know a lot of people like the dark mode dog. So yeah, that was difficulty 3. And that was just a difficulty 3 solo running around, not really doing much, talking to chat. So there's still 2 easier difficulties and like 7 harder ones, or 6. People like to bark your dog. They bark at me. That isn't that bad. I think it depends on who you're playing with and what you have available. And it also depends on the faction.
That was one
I will tell you, 10 bugs suck.
missions are logged for
Just because of the impalers. I hate impalers so much. You just have to go and accepting you are going to die. Yeah, that's fair.
I wish I could see the look on the squid's faces right before they explode.
How's your tummy, Mika? Hmm. 11. Not enough for really anything. I want this next. Or this one. Nah, I want this next. Just took meds. Okay. Well, that's good. Yes. I love this this particular
Mission
one.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
More fire.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Napalm. Flamethrower. What else can I get?
Orbit synchronized.
Incendiary. Warfire. After missing your target, use first-person view to make long-distance shots. First person's on my flamethrower.
Go now, and fear the shadow of neither death nor tyranny, but justice is your core.
Calling down fortifications. Calling down a sentry. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Bubble.
Requesting orbital. Orbital barrage incoming. Heavy. Stand clear.
Hopefully it stays over there.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
I killed my bubble already with my own fire. Things have happened. I love fire. Hey, stop that.
Requesting air support.
Dropship.
Let's go.
Requesting fortification.
Guard this flag. You got it, buddy. I picked up the flag and immediately died. I gave my life for the flag. Boom, boom, bang. And then go boom, boom. Explosions and fire and all sorts of stuff. Perf. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm fine. Everything's okay. Holy fucking saturation, Batman. Yeet. I will read chat in just a moment. What injury?
Calling down fortifications.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Railing, my enemies. Oh hey, is that a Strider? It's a dead Strider.
A lot of fire tireless tippy taps, but puppy, one question. If I could,
Yes.
would you allow me to pat your head in real life?
Oh,
You
100%, I
feel
love head pats.
excited.
I live for head pats. They're amazing. Oh boy. That's gonna suck. 5 seconds. Yeet. Oh, I need to go to bed. So I apologize if my model is getting a little hectic here.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
There's quite a lot happening right now. I apologize. Every time guys from different street, the crosshair isn't where the weapon is shooting. Okay. Nobody's got you. Oh god. Oh god, that's too funny. I'm gonna land on it.
Boarding to the front.
Oh god. Life is optional. Life is optional. Did that dog walker just get knifed to put yourself out? Yeah. Everybody say fire.
Sending in an eagle. Canister's empty.
Purge the heretics with heretics with hellfire. Oh, Worf.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh, I like things when they're on fire. Yes, I did. I lived. Thank you, damage resistance.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Requesting fortifications.
I eat now, but do not think I am leaving the stream. No way. Oh, okay. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good eat.
Dropship.
It's almost time for dogs hourly payment using your eyeball.
Always be taking cover. Ah!
Calling in reinforcements.
Guys, I'm having a time. Oh!
Reinforcing.
Wait, I deserve. Wait, hang on. Please kill me. I feel so bad. I didn't realize I landed on him. Oh, I feel awful. Oh boy.
Requesting orbital.
Holy hell. So I do not recommend going in that direction.
Calling down a support weapon.
That direction is now fucked. Guys, I'm starting to think I shouldn't have brought an orbital orbital fire strike.
Ready to liberate.
Oh god.
Requesting air support. Coming in hot. Calling down fortification.
Oh shit. Hi, Coco.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. This is Pelican 1 requesting all Helldivers to enter the extraction radius. Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Enemy down, baby.
Fire in the hole! Heavy south.
I kind of want to build that at walker thingy in Space Engineers, but the mechanical stuff isn't always that good to walk with it. Yeah. Also, yes, I do call it at just to fuck with people.
Requesting air support.
Uh-oh. Run!
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch.
I tried throwing it over the fucking hill. I am a menace to this squad, and I should not be allowed to be here any longer.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
It's just the unfortunate part is that everyone called it AT-AT. Because it's just better. Oh, we were in a 7, that's why. But yeah, I don't remember who it was, but somebody with enough authority said it was called AT-ATs, and people just freaked out. Two. I feel so bad. I did not realize how big the napalm strike was. I will be quickly retreating to my ship as an apology for constantly murdering people and accidentally squishing somebody as I came in with a hellbot. How many times did a team kill?
Now that is what I call
2? Okay.
resources.
I need to leave. I need to not be here. I need to not be here. I need to not be okay. CIA or FBI, it's just spell the letter because it's an acronym. Oh, is AT-AT an acronym? I mean, it would make sense. I'm not sure what it stands for though. Okay, that's enough of that. My room is starting to heat up. That was fun though. Yes, it stands for all-terrain armor transport. It's a transport. Wait, am I thinking of a different structure? What is the little two-legged walker ones? Oh, that's AT&T. Oh, that. Wait. What's the little two-legged ones? Is it just a walker? ATST. That's what it is. Yes. Okay. Ah, nerd. ATTE? What the fuck is... Okay. Oh. Oh. So, spider tank. Got it.
Ads suck, I know. Your eyeballs pay for dog's food though.
I'm not a real nerd. I'm a fake nerd. I don't watch Star Wars. This is never in my wheelhouse, you know? Hey, thank you for the pets. My introduction to the ATAP was Lego Star Wars 3. I think it's kind of mid. There's different kinds of nerds. And there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's kind of funny. It's like, it's almost kind of like in the nerd sphere. Like if you like Star Wars or Star Trek or like Marvel or DC or comics or stuff like that. It's almost like you're the... I don't mean this in a derogatory way, naturally. I just mean like it kind of sounds like the oh, you like Hellsing and One Piece and Bleach and like you know the stereotypical animes. Like, oh, you're an anime fan. What animes do you like? Well, I like Bleach and One Piece and you know those sort of things. And it's like, oh, you're a nerd. What type of nerd are you? I like Star Wars and you know what I mean. It's the mainstream stuff. But I mean it's almost like God, I don't know how to put it. I think it's because of just how mainstream it is, you know. Also, I like how they're all terrain. A lot of them only have 2 legs. I hate gatekeepers. I won't ever want to be one myself. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Or the people who are like, "Oh, you're a gamer, games do you play? I bet you only play mobile games." And like, there's only that is something that I do look at and wonder. Like, I don't mean to sound this, I don't mean to make this sound gatekeeping. I really don't. But I kind of believe if you don't play more than one game, you're not a gamer per se. Like, if you don't watch more than one movie, or you don't watch more than one anime, you don't play more than one game, you don't cook more than one recipe, I don't really consider those people to be gamers. Like, they play game, which is fine. But just like I wouldn't consider somebody to be a movie enthusiast if they only watch one movie, right? It's just, there's nothing wrong with playing one game. Like, I'll say that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with just like, this is my game, this is the only game that I play. Like, that is totally fine. But if somebody like actively shuts themselves off from playing any other game, like, they're like, no, I don't play other games. I don't want to play other games. This is the only game that I play. I don't know. I have a hard time considering that person a gamer. Because, like, they are, but they are if you play that game. But the second you play literally any other game besides that game, and you want to play with them, then they're not. Right? Let's say, maybe it's more acceptable if, like, I play, oh, fuck, I don't know, Dota. But I only play Dota. It's like, well, if you are another person who plays Dota and you play with them, then they're a gamer. But if you're somebody who plays like Warframe, then they don't play any other game other than Dota. It's like, well, can we do something? Like, I don't know. It's not bad. I think I'm more gatekeeping the term than like the community. Right? Like, you can't call yourself a gamer if you play one game. Doesn't mean that you don't like game or games, but you only play the one. So it's kind of wonky. Now that falls off if they play a genre of games. So like, they like MOBAs, right? If somebody likes MOBAs and all they play are MOBAs, then they're a gamer. Because they're playing different games. They're playing different MOBAs, or they're playing different games within a genre. Because that's, I mean, some people just like the genre. Some people just like, I like shooters. That's totally a-okay. But people need to understand that not every genre is multiplayer or intense. You know what I mean? So like, ooh, here's a question. Is somebody a gamer if all they play are visual novels? What do you guys think? Kind of a jack of all trades. I play different genres depending on what tickles my fancy. Yeah, I'm like that as well. Or at least I try to be. I will say I do think I'm kind of cynical now. Even though they're technically games, I view visual novels as more literature than actual games. I agree with that as well. And so why I say I believe I've become more cynical is that I have genuinely not gotten into games because of my pessimistic viewpoint of where the game is going to go or what is going to happen with the game, rather than trying to enjoy the game in the state that it was in. Ever think I've seen a visual novel game? I think the only time it can really be classified as a game is if there's multiple routes. Like there's Otome games. There's what is it, erotica games or some sort of like eroji, or I can't remember. But there are like dating sim games, you know, the stuff where there's like the only thing you're doing is clicking on boxes to change choices. You know what I mean? Those sort of things. Yeah, there's a lot of erotica. Oh, the Dove dating sim game, for example. Yeah. Or was it Who's Your Daddy or Daddy Dating or whatever? There's some like Daddy VN game. Clanad had a visual novel. Nekopara was another visual novel. I personally played one called Lucy and the Eternity She Wished For. Dad dating sim? Yes, there is a dad dating sim game. I don't remember what it was called though. There's a furry one out there as well. There's an ultra horror one called Don't Take This Cat Home. Yeah, and they are really cool. I think if I wanted to tell a story, my best bet would be through a visual novel, because I can't do books, but I also can't do D&D as a way of telling stories to the masses. And I can't draw, so, but yeah. Dream Daddy, that's what it's called. They're effectively interactive literature, sometimes not even, with illustrations or even animations. Yeah, some of the really like popular ones, like there's some popular erotica that have like full on like animation style like cutscenes and stuff like that. And then there are some with, I think, animations, like a studio animated something. I really like the idea of them. I think it blends. It's a really interesting blend of like comic books with like books and games. It's kind of a good way of smashing them all together. And I like that. It's just hard to... It's really hard to get choices matter. And what I mean by that is that every time... And I did do this, by the way. I did make my own little VN with some help. Every time you make a branching path, it's literally exponential, right? So if your paths only ever have two options, and you have two paths, if you have one option, there's two ways that the visual novel can take, right? But down either of those paths, if there's another option, now there's four. And then all of those four all have two options, then now there's 8, and then 16, 32, you know what I mean? Like, so it's really hard to get... It's really hard to get it to be just right, unless that's the intent. Sucker for Love is another one I remember for the different episodes with different dates. Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing, is like, I don't know. It's a type of game, but it's like interactive literature, as Mobius said. It's not like... I guess it depends on if there's game elements to it. I don't know. Because then it's like, well, what classifies as game elements, right? Like, It's so weird because I think the game sphere is so wide. It's like we might have our own unintended biases because of we have our sphere and then we recognize like one level divergent, one level adjacent, whatever. And then like the further you get away from what you think is a game, the harder it is to see it as one. In that case, isn't every game where you can make decisions some type of interactive literature? It's one of those things where everything is interactive literature, but not every interactive literature is a visual novel. Like, it depends on when do we classify things as like game elements, you know? Like if it's nothing but making choices, is it still a game? Because you can't fail. There's no, I guess you could fail if you take the long route, right? Yeah, I think if you can't fail or it's or the decisions are inconsequential, it's no longer a game. I kind of want to look up like game definition. Okay, yes, I see your point. Also, I am too tired to discuss big things right now. My English brain is trying to go standby mode. Wait, Franzi, what are you normally talking? Was it German? No. No, you know German, but your language is something else? Because you live adjacent to Germany? Oh, wait, it is German? Wait, do you live in Germany or do you live close to Germany? Born and raised in Germany. Okay. Do you still live there? I might be remembering somebody else. As for gatekeeping, I view it as accessible or even necessary when it comes to people coming into a thing with the sole intention of fundamentally changing it, to widen it and broaden its appeal. Ooh, yeah. Monster Hunter. Still live here as well, yes. Okay. Next time one of the German speaking folks pop in, I'll have to point them your way. Because we have a couple of other people here. Well, I don't know anymore, to be honest. Meow will stop by now and then. But like Lurking Chop hasn't been here in months, I don't think. And then obviously Beta had a whole thing, so she's not here either anymore. I think we have a couple other Germans who stop by. Surprisingly, Twitch is pretty big in Germany. I feel this way about Fallout, but it's kind of hard to gatekeep people who own the franchise. Well, I mean, isn't that really close to what people have been dealing with like Star Wars and stuff? Like Lucasfilms or LucasArts or whatever sold off Star Wars, and they just keep going about like they keep changing it, or like I don't know. Here's the thing: I only have 2 German streamers I follow. Rest is international. You know what's funny? I almost started. I had one time where I was starting to try to learn German because of a D&D game. Lucas sold LucasArts to Disney, if I remember correctly. Okay. I think Bluetooth Studio is having a hard time. Yeah. It was LucasArts that got sold to Disney. Yeah. That's tough. And I don't like that. Because, like, that's an amalgamation that's going to be a problem in the future. Right? Like, as things continue to get sold off, we're going to keep having... Okay, so... When Disney owns 3 intellectual properties, and a new person comes into the playing field, they have 25% of the total intellectual property, right? Then when they go into the ether to fade away and they sell off to Disney, well, now Disney owns, like, I don't know what I said, but let's just say 4 now. And then when another one pops up, we have less percentage, and then they get sold off. And then another one pops up, and then there's less percentage, and then they get sold off. You end up in this weird thing where, like, as long as the big boy is always around, they'll buy up all of the breadcrumbs from everyone else and will own so much that by the time a new one comes up again, they're going to have like 150 IPs, and they're going to be one new IP. That one new IP is going to be fighting for its fucking life to try to get above all of the other multi-million-dollar intellectual properties that are backed by an absolutely obscene company. There was very few good things that came out of the acquisition, but overall, I don't like it as well. In an interview, he claimed to have told them that he doesn't do retro things. Each trilogy was supposed to be its own thing thematically, and ended with him basically saying that he's not going to be involved in the movies. Yikes. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, why did you sell it? You know? Like, why did you sell it off in the first place? Was it because you wanted the money? Was it because you didn't want to manage it anymore? Like, monopolies are the worst, and it's destroying the chance for new people to get a foot into the door to begin with. Yeah, it really is. Because it's really hard to participate in the race when somebody's already on their 80th lap, right? Like, imagine, like, how long would it take? How many millions of dollars? How much investment of time from people that can barely give it is it going to be before we get a new operating system? Why is it that every computer in the world either runs on Linux, Mac, or Windows? How is it that with 8 billion people on this planet, no one has come together to make a different operating system to get out from underneath the 3? You know what I mean? And it's because there's no room for it. Like, no one's going to adopt it. When you've become so ingrained in everything, like, the monopoly was supposed to protect us from anti-competitive practices, but we've let us as human beings all have basically the same operating system. We all have Android or iPhone. We all have Mac or Windows. We all have, you know what I mean? Like, there are quote unquote duopolies, but there's no way anyone else can ever fight that because they're so well established. There's no... If it's almost like being a streamer. Like, if you don't have initial support, like if you don't have initial growth that identifies you as being interesting, that identifies you as having a support base, then no one will ever step in. No one's going to step through the door. Like, no one's ever going to pick up a product and be like, I'll champion this product. And it's like, no. Because why would you? I've ever even laid eyes on a Linux system? Yeah, it's really for enthusiasts, and that's it. And enthusiasts does cover enthusiastic workplace as well. Like, it's used very frequently as a non-graphics interface based operating system, you know, on like big computers and stuff. There's custom distributions for companies. And God, it's also like, a great example is RISC-V. We have a new CPU trying to break in and break up the Intel and AMD duopoly. And then we have an NVIDIA and AMD duopoly for graphics cards, right? It's just like, it's almost like human beings don't want a third option. It's like either this or that. And then a third option can never compete because it'll never have enough support. You know, Democrats or Republicans, AMD or NVIDIA, AMD or Intel, right? It's so weird. Once worked with Microsoft, got the idea for GUIs from Microsoft, just took it a step further. That's funny. Yeah, it's kind of shitty. When you have that much money, like when you have that much money, you don't need to, like, you can just control people, you know? The whole concept of like, yeah, I don't really want to drag politics into it, but in the United States, the fact that your choice is swayed by companies is really, really bad. Isn't Android technically a version of Linux? Yeah, I believe so. It's like Linux with Java on top. Something similar to that. We need to find a way to outlaw donations of any kind to politicians, but the lobbyists would never let that happen. We need to get going on the whole, like, being able to pass laws bypassing our Senate and stuff. Like, there are ways to get laws past everything. Like, I'm pretty sure, and I don't remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure it's very similar to a presidential election, in that if a law is put past in every state and gets majority vote for in every state, it becomes a law. Like, it bypasses presidential approval. It bypasses congressional approval. If you get enough people in every state to vote yes, it will go into effect regardless of what, you know, politicians or whatever. Problem is that was designed for when we had 13 states, and like that was feasible. Kind of not feasible anymore, and it seems like it'll just get red taped somehow and not ever put in. Just look at what companies are doing. They're controlling the people already. Don't want Windows 11? That sucks. Good luck when we end the support for Windows 10. Yeah. Yeah, it's really bad because consumerism is so prevalent. Like, I'm trying to get away from it. Obviously it doesn't work because I entertain online, so I kind of need it. But, you know, with my house build, the tiny house build that I want to do, and being on solar and being on rainwater, and like, you know, having everything off grid and supporting myself where I don't. I mean, obviously medical is a bit of a problem, but you know, maybe it depends. Yeah, it's not good, guys. It's really not good. And the fact in the United States, that our medical system is for profit is like really, really, really fucking bad. Also, I realized that there's some weird delay with my phone and tracking and stuff that I don't know what I can do about it. Oh my god, Emo Talk Boy, can't stay long. So bye. Hi, Allie. Bye, Allie. It's like capitalism as well, but as long as we don't have another system, I'm forced to live with it. I think the biggest issue is the way insurance works. yeah, the fact that a hospital, like, they were, oh god, yeah, the rabbit hole of insurance in the United States is wild. Like, it used to be fine. You used to walk into a hospital, pay them, and leave. And then somehow insurances got involved, and they were like, we'll constantly pay you, but you have to up the prices on people who aren't, like, dude, oh my god, it's bad. The way privatized insurance came to be is really, really bad. Privatized healthcare, one of the scourges to mankind. And it's even worse because, like, people are talking about, well, how else are you going to fund our amazing breakthroughs? And it's like, dude, what funding? Why would medical companies want to fund medical breakthroughs unless it either A, makes them more money, which makes it inaccessible, or like B, puts them on an avenue to make more money later down the line by keeping people alive. Like, I've tried to tell people that privatized healthcare is a lot like dating apps. Why would the application willingly give you up as a user when it can farm you for money? Why would this dating app want you to find someone and then not use it anymore? Your existence to them is money. And if they don't keep you on the platform, they lose money. So they're actually incentivized to just straight up make it worse so you can't find people. There was I don't remember what it was. It was like OkCupid or something like that. There was a dating site that was doing really, really, really well because it wasn't owned by the Match Group or whatever, which currently owns like basically every dating site. And they were doing really well because they took like the whole dating thing very seriously, and they had a lot of questions, and they had a lot of like things that were going on to manage it correctly and actually put people together. And it was doing really well. And then they got bought out because it was doing well. And then the people who bought it out made it worse. So people were less likely to find matches, and then gave them the option to pay money to be slightly more likely to find matches. But now you're paying money, so why would they want to remove you from the platform? Because they want you to pay more money. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it literally, the business sense isn't business sensing unless they don't do what the business is telling you to do. Like, why would a health insurance want to fix you? Because that would make it so they get less money. They don't want to fix you. They want more money. So they want you to be on a medication that doesn't fix you. They want you to be in a system that doesn't fix you. They want you to be... They want... Oh God, I can't believe I'm going to say this. They want human beings to pay their medication as a service. They want human beings to subscribe to life, so that the only reason why you are still alive is because you're paying medical companies X dollars per month for the medication you need to live. That is exactly what they want. And the fact that we can't get through this as the largest economic entity on this planet is just fucking mind-blowing to me. Yeah, exactly, Mobius. Best line I've heard so far regarding healthcare is healthcare providers don't want you to get healthy. They need you to be sick so they get paid. Yeah, it's the same thing with dentists. The whole thing that like dentists give you candy on the way back so you come in faster. Hey. Yeah. It sucks. And it sucks and it's aggravating, especially because there are people who have real issues that like, wait, There are people who have done things about like, it is literally cheaper. It is literally cheaper to pay for a plane ticket and go to a different country and then get serviced in a different country for my health problems. Like, it is literally better to just leave this leave the United States and go to a different country and pay them the tens of thousands of dollars for something. You know what I mean? We don't even know if we've had a medicine that could cure the common cold yet. Is it because if there was a medicine, it would be buried in the vault somewhere to never see the daylight again? Oh yeah. And there's that whole thing with cancer too as well. Like, there's CRISPR gene editing, which is doing a lot of breakthroughs. The only thing that gives me some spark of hope is that there are countries that haven't been as corrupted, medically speaking. Like, it's almost like Intel sitting on their laurels for years and years and years, and then AMD comes out of nowhere and takes their lunch with a better processor, right? So while the United States sits here and does nothing, there are countries out there who are looking to cure and solve problems specifically to beat the United States to the punch. Like, so that they can sell it for cheaper than the United States ever could and provide it to the citizens of the United States in order to get that income. You get a ticket to Spain for a hip replacement, run with the Bulls in Serbia, get the other hip replaced as well, and then still have paid less than the United States. At least that's the version that I know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Looks at the time a Roman emperor killed the guy who made shatter-resistant glass because it could have destabilized the economy. Yeah, that's exactly my point. Hi, Floof. Not good. But I'm here. For at least a little longer anyway. There was a company in East Germany that had the same thing, and it went bankrupt because no one would buy new stuff from them. Yeah, there's also, like, I think too many companies. I think too many things have become, we need to be infinitely profitable. You know what I mean? Like, there's no, like, companies haven't been like, I want to make this amazing thing and sell one of it to every person on the earth. And then when everyone has it, then I'm done. Why is that not a thing? Like the act of consumerism has been so ingrained that we have to replace everything we have rather than getting one good thing for the rest of our life. There's nothing wrong with getting one good thing for the rest of our life. And a company can make a lot of money off of that. And they can pay people for that. Like, it's just greed. Maybe the guy who made the perfect spacefaring plastic and then fucking died before he told anyone else how to make it. Died, huh? Sorry for the manic answer. Oh, no, you're fine, Floof. Don't worry about it, buddy. How are you doing? Good to see ya. There has been a breakthrough recently. We've got on this end. Happy to hang out. Oh, good. I'm glad. I think he actually refused to tell anyone how to make it, and then he died. That's wild. There was even a meeting in 1912 or so when all the bulb producers got together and decided to make lousy bulbs that didn't last long to make more money. They could have made bulbs that lasted a lifetime, but they decided to get... Yes. Did you know that they did the same thing for LED light bulbs? Genuinely though, they did the same thing. They were like, they did like tungsten or whatever, but they were like, if we do it small enough, it will burn out over a specific lifespan and people have to buy new bulbs. It's the same thing with LED light bulbs. Yes. I'd have to look it up, but it's essentially the same thing. They're pushing LED diodes past the safe operating temperature by like a specific amount or something like that, so that after a certain duration of lifetime, they burn the diode out. You actually legitimately can make an LED light bulb that lasts literally forever. And you could probably make it yourself, even if you just buy the diodes and hook it up to your own circuitry array. But the ones you buy from box stores, yes, they are specifically also designed to fail. Me, when I make light bulbs that last a lifetime and then sell them to literally everyone to make enough money to never have to work again. You can. And honestly, it might be worth it. But the horrible thing is that unless, like, if you try to go to China and be like, hey, I want to make these light bulbs that never die, China might legitimately look at you and be like, no, we're not making that. Yeah, we're not doing that. So then you have to manufacture it in the United States. Which, to be fair, like a light bulb that doesn't die, like a good LED light bulb that doesn't die, you sell it, if like, well, it's going to cost 4 times as much. I'm like, well, yeah. But if it never dies, you can justify that cost. Like, you can justify selling somebody, I would pay $50 for a light bulb that I know will last for 20 years. 100%. I'd pay $100 for a light bulb that lasts 20 years. That, oh boy, catch up. Come on, buddy. There we go. That should be more than enough money to pay for the manufacturing to be in the United States. I know that electronic components could last way longer if they just use stuff that costed $0.01 more or so in the quantity they order, but they use the cheapest stuff, and so everything electronics just breaks down. Yeah, I mean, there was I don't remember when, but there is actually a component in the iPhone, something that is designed to wear after a certain amount of electricity passes through it. Like they pass 12 volts or 5 volts or 1 volt or whatever through the component while the phone is running constantly. And then they managed to figure out that they could alternate rough range of how long it would take. And the second that dies, it like severs the connection to the battery or something like that, or severs the connection where it just kills the phone. Like planned obsolescence is 100% a thing. And you would have repeat customers because things break. Oh, well, yeah. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I just start up a business that makes an LED light bulb that doesn't die. And then get fucking assassinated by the light bulb industry. Or get bought out. If they came to me and was like, we will pay you $50 million for your patents and all of your licenses to all your light bulb stuff, and then if you just don't sell these, I honestly would not be the bigger man. That's a life-changing amount of money. It could set me safe for life and shit like that. Like that's one of those things where it's like, wow, that's really tough. I don't know if I could do that. And that's what happens to a lot of people. I will pay more for good kitchenware because I know it'll last long enough for what I need to use it for. And if it feels good and heavy, I'll pay even more for it. Yeah. And that's unfortunately the very heart of the problem with electronics and stuff like that, is that you can't make it yourself. Like you can get sheet metal, you can grind it down, you can cut out slots, like you can make your own spatula. It's not that hard. It's hard to source it, but it's not that hard. You're never making your own CPU. You're never making your own GPU. You're like human beings have been basically gate kept so that the way of life you know is not something you can get on your own. We'll pay you $50 million to sell it to us. Me, more. It does depend, you know what I mean? Like it depends on my income and what I need in life. Because if I was okay, right, then I'd tell them fuck off. But that's the thing, is money is power. They could lock you in some sort of fucking lawsuit and freeze your profits and freeze your bank. Like that's the problem, is that these companies can't go around the law because they know it inside and out. Like they will find a way to just lock up your shit in some sort of red tape and litigation somewhere in some fucking country or some state or whatever, where being in that litigation means that you are no longer able to sell your product. Like, it's bad. It would be extremely difficult, but I could eventually produce it myself. Not to any meaningful capacity. I can't say you wouldn't, but I can say it wouldn't be meaningful. Like, yeah, the Turing machine was made by a couple of people, but you're not making a modern day CPU. You know what I mean? I could never make my own capacitor or resistor or fuse, let alone anything that does computation. Yeah. And that's kind of where we are at as consumers, is that there are companies know that. Like, you're never going to be able to make VR tracking or you know, like it just won't. Like, it just won't. Which means that they have the capability of just saying, well, fuck you, it's bad. Like, we're just gonna sell you bad shit because you can't make anything, right? Like, if somebody was trying to sell you a pair of shoes that were terrible, you'd be like, I'm gonna go make my own fucking pair of shoes, right? Or if somebody was trying to sell you a bad shirt, you'd be like, I could go make my own shirt. Like, there was a minimum quality that could happen because human beings could just make it ourselves. Now, I mean, what would we do? Like, if every single display manufacturer just went, we're not making 4K displays anymore, fuck you guys, what do we do? Try to start up a company to make your own 4K displays. Yeah, I give the vote. But it's the awful truth of where we are in technology. We have no control. Like, as consumers, we don't have any say in how anything goes. Like, companies could literally just turn around and be like, we're never updating this again, fuck you. and they could buy out, or they could push down any competition during that time because of how much money they have, essentially. Like, we're just not in control anymore. It's tough. But I think the required machines can be difficult if the producers have their thumb on it all. Yeah. Like, because they absolutely do. Like, the cost even of the machines that can produce are insane. Insane. Millions of dollars. Recently scrolled into a short from YouTube. Recently scrolled into a short for a shoe repair shop, but the guy was like, yeah, so shoe repair shops are on the decline because the footwear companies decided to use really cheap materials to sell cheap products in greater quantities. So instead of boots lasting 50 years, they last 1 or 2. Yeah. And, like, how do you make a company where you go, we sell really good boots that will last you a lifetime? And how do you get them produced in quantities that matter enough? Like, because the truth of the matter is that Chinese manufacturing companies are not designed to do that. You know what I mean? Like, you are not going to convince a manufacturer in China. Hi, Ducky. You're not going to convince a manufacturer in China to start up an entire new manufacturing plant just for your product, right? My argument with my mom for wanting expensive boots instead of $20 pair from Walmart is I'll have to buy again in 6 months when I was like 16. Yeah. I'll discuss more about this stuff, but my computing impacts my mood too much and I'm getting very tired. It's almost 1 a.m. No, Franzi, you're totally fine. I get it. I mean, there's nothing we can really do about it. It just sucks. We nod. We frown. We go to sleep. We wake up the next day and we continue. We just sit together in a circle and go, man, shit sucks. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I just hate that we can't do anything. Well, we can, but normally that involves very extremist measures. Came trying to find someone to have a background for fixing my old PC. Came in with a super cool discussion. Good evening. I think that talking about this, I saw some time ago that someone was talking about how nowadays nobody actually knows how to make anything. Like, yeah, maybe you know how to assemble a phone. Now, do you know how to make every piece to make that phone, or a piece that goes in these components? We're reached a level of specialization that's kind of scary. Yeah, that's kind of exactly it. Is that we have, you know, we have somebody who learns the architecture of a CPU, but that all they can do is create a CPU architecture. I'm all for extreme measures, but we aren't enough for it. We are divided what's best. Yeah. We have somebody who specializes in CPU architecture, somebody who specializes in battery chemistry, somebody who specializes in yada yada, right? Good night, everyone. Good night, Franzi. Have a good sleep. Screen displays and like all this stuff. Like you can't make a phone. No one can make a phone. No one can make a solar cell. Like, it's taken a lot of human ingenuity and engineering in order to get to what we have, but also is now locked behind the people who've created it. Because of that, general public doesn't, like, no one can compete. You ever notice how nobody really cared all that much when the CEO got assassinated? There was a lot of people who were like really happy about it and was really like glad that somebody finally did something, but God, I don't even know how to put it. We are not universally suffering. There's a lot of indifference that comes from people being good enough in life. It almost feels like we're at a point where we have been designed to walk in a tightrope where society, at least in the United States, society is walking on a line of how can we make them suffer enough that we can profit, but not so much that they rise up against us. Just like as a society, we haven't done, like, when was our Civil War? When was the last time states got together and did something? When was the last time people got together and did something? We're not suffering enough universally for anyone to risk it. You know, there's not enough people with nothing left to lose, basically. We're at a quality of life high enough now that even though it sucks, people will just deal with it, which is not good. And our presidential election has become, God, cultish. It's become emotional. Like people aren't educated enough anymore in the United States to look at history, to look at people's plans, to basically ignore what people say on television and go back and look at what they did. And we don't do that. We just look at the people talking on the TV and go, yeah, he aligns with my ideals or she aligns with my ideals. And I'm not trying to point the finger in any direction. I'm not pointing at Republicans. I'm not pointing at Democrats. I'm not pointing at Trump. I'm not pointing at Obama. I'm not pointing at fucking Biden or anyone. It's everyone has become so decision making on face value that critical thinking is just poof. Yeah, there's like the need to make us want for more, but not enough that we want to do anything. Even more because of cases like this where someone actually risks it and nobody does much. Yeah. I've often talked about the whole Free Hong Kong thing that lasted like a couple of months and then died out. Comparing it to the first civil war isn't the best example because they succeeded over an election that threatened to smother slavery into a slow death. Well, that's the thing, is that when I compare it, I mean, we haven't, as a country, on either side, or any part of us, has not been pushed far enough to make that war happen. You know what I mean? Like, no one has been pushed hard enough. No one has been... There's no brink for the people to walk into. And honestly, maybe it's because of the amount of power our government holds. Land of the free, home of the brave. But like, they kind of have tanks, you know? The glory about back then is that Jon Snow or whoever could have a musket, which is the same grade as what is used in the military, right? Nowadays, you want to threaten revolution, you get fucking squashed with 20 tons of fuck you that you paid for, by the way. Like, there is no uprising we can do internally because we are the country that tries to stop uprisings in other locations.
It's almost time for dogs' hourly payment using your eyeballs.
Most people follow a political view because it's that political view, and they usually don't even know what it is about. It's in my personal opinion, I do believe it rides along the rails of the general education in America, and also general entertainment has become so simplistic that critical thinking is a non-inherited skill. Like, how do I put this? Being not optimistic, being not observant, being doubtful, being, I think it's because of a word, but scrutiny, looking at everything with a level of scrutiny. Like for some reason, in the last 20 years, we've lost the ability to think that people are lying, or not caring that people are lying. Like, I think because of education and because of our entertainment, because of the things that are happening as we grow up, there's not enough people going like, hey, don't ever believe anyone. Hey, don't like fall for the propaganda. You are not immune to government propaganda. Just like, don't fall for shit. Like, think critically. Like, what if they're lying? Like, we haven't really instilled that in a lot of people. There's just a lot of like bandwagoning. There's a lot of like collective consciousness. There's a lot of people not wanting to, and people being afraid to stand out. And I think that's really damaging to our country. You really have to wonder if our volunteer military would actually side against the populace if driven to revolt. But that's a gamble that a lot of people don't want to make. Yes. The problem is that, do the judges side with people? When somebody gets tried for treason because they walked to the other side, they walked to the revolt, or they get shot by their own commanding officer because they tried to, who gets put in the spot that gets to make the choice about whether or not they're tried, right? Like, yeah, it's really tough, and it is something that I've thought about before. Of, if everyone in the United States went to stand up against the government or something like that, and the government calls in the people of the United States in the military, who do they listen to? Like, who do you believe at that point? It would split the military. But there, you bet your ass there would be some people who are so blinded with patriotism that they think their government could do no wrong, and they're the one with the nuke button. Like, the problem has become, it doesn't matter how many people no longer side with the government. It becomes all you need is one person to push a button. You know what I mean? Like, all you need is one F-16 fighter who really is patriotic and doesn't care about the citizens to drop the bombs. Like, it's kind of awful to think about, but you only need one. You know, unless we're stealing military aircraft from the military to try to counteract that, right? That's what it comes down to, is that's an us versus them, and they have a lot more than we do. Now, that being said, I did my 3 hours. I can't go to 4 today. I just can't. I'm gonna get off and lay down, and because I gotta go back out, and I really don't want to, but I have to try. Yeah, it was a fun little conversation. But yeah, I've gone through some shit today. I just can't do my 4 hours. So, I'll let ads run out, but yeah, I'm gonna be heading off afterwards. Thanks to know. It will. I gotta go through the motions. That's all. Though short, it was a really cool discussion. Hope you see you around. Rest well. Thanks. 7CRAWHG. I appreciate it. We got 1 more minute left on ads. I'm just gonna let them play out. I've heard that ending on ads can do something wonky to people's like mobile app. I heard somebody got stuck in infinite ads one time, and I don't want that to happen. So, oh, also, you know, it's funny. This is actually my normal coloration. I realized that you walked in during the emo dog redeem. So, flashback. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. Always fun to hear someone trying to read that. I'll put you in the top 5 best tries. Seven crate wug. I can't.
Ads suck, I know. Your
Create?
eyeballs pay for dogs' food though.
I don't know. I create